a note, maybe one of a couple of more notes, I'm not sure yet, on The Religions of the World by Jean Delumeau. This is a complex, fascinating, rather long book, hence the idea of perhaps a few notes. And I need to mark that down, not to forget that I need more notes. This is about this thick. This book is, and it makes sense. This is such a vast subject, perhaps the most important of all. For the past few years, I've been reading positive psychology, and I consider that somehow the science of the future. There are indications which are written by positive psychologists, those involved with the phenomena. They also feel this is important, this is for the future generations. And I agree with that. I think it will have a huge impact. But nevertheless, lately I was I've been trying to come to better terms, so to say, with the religion, which I have rejected for a long period. As a child, I had to have a sort of a constant babysitter who was older and religious to the point of bigotism, I think, fundamentalism also. And the effect of having so much talk, so many stories with the Bible and so on, the effect was the reverse of what she had in mind. For a long time I thought religion, no way, and religious people, these are the stupid guys who don't get it. And this world was not created by any God. It's theory of evolution, which is, by the way, rejected by so many, including the vice president of the biggest, greatest democracy on earth, America. Interesting and unbelievable. He thinks he's a creationist also. He thinks the world was created in 7 days. By the way, this is a moment where I come back to the subject, I hope, and say that this is interesting in this book and others, the explanation, the analysis, the light which a professional sheds on the religious meanings, the evolution, the origins, the myths, the significance of various beliefs, and how they have been interpreted and misinterpreted. Jean Delumeau, and then there's Karen Armstrong, another wonderful scholar and expert on religion, do so much to show that, for instance, in spite of what some believe, this VP, among others, so many others, the point of the Bible, and for that matter other religious texts, was not to be read literally and think the world was created in 7 days, period. No more, no less. Because this is proved by science to be wrong. We have so many ages, Cretacic, that have been one stage in such an age was millions of years long. The world is as old as it gets. I'm joking. And to believe that 7 days, that's stupid. But then it is also pretentious and vain, and to reject those people as I did, because that's not, I have been making the same mistakes for so many decades by rejecting the Bible and saying, oh, they say 7 days, get it. God created man. Man is not coming from apes. I know man evolved from the great apes. So that's Bible is not. Well, it's much more complex. Hence the importance of this religions of the world, which treats Christianity among others, but I started on Christianity, which is the culture in which I've been bred, raised. We have to get the symbols. The myth has a symbol, and many of the clever theologians, fathers of the church, have made it clear. With science, with proof, we need to accept and read the Bible using the new discoveries. If we learn that the earth is not the center of everything, but instead it moves around the sun, we have to accept that. There were periods when mere mortals misinterpreted and were stuck with the theory of the sun moving around the earth, and hence abuses and the burning on the stake of people who found the truth, but they were not tolerated. But that was wrong. I'll have to come back to this.